Right now, you're not trying to get rich. You're trying to stop making the mistake that keeps you at this level. This is the story of every level, from unopened bills and late fees to calm screens and clean numbers. Budgeting changes shape as you climb. You have almost nothing left after payday, and the app balance already feels old. This is level 1, financial chaos. The trap is guessing. Then act surprised when the month turns sharp. The bridge is simple awareness, even when the numbers sting. At this level, every swipe feels small. Coffee, delivery, one more subscription. Then rent lands, and the screen goes cold. You aren't irresponsible. You're blind in motion. The trap is treating tiny leaks like they don't count. The bridge is looking at all of it in one place. You finally write the numbers down, but visible. This is level 2, survival budgeting. You know your bills, your due dates, and how many dollars have jobs before they arrive. The trap here is building a budget that only works in a perfect month. Real life never gives you one. So you cut hard, too hard. You promise yourself 0 takeout, 0 fun, 0 mistakes. For 8 days you feel disciplined. You rebound and spend angry. Most people confuse punishment with structure here. The bridge is making a plan you can actually survive. Now you can make it through the month without pure panic. That matters. This is level 3, stabilization. You stop asking where the money went and start telling it where to go. The trap is believing stability means safety. One car repair can still knock the breath out of you. At this stage, your budget works on paper, but one irregular expense still tears it open. Birthdays, tires, annual fees. They always feel like emergencies because you never gave them a category. The bridge is learning to budget beyond this Friday. You start respecting predictable surprises. You build your first real buffer, maybe $500, maybe 1 month's expenses. The room changes when cash sits still. This is level 4, breathing room. The trap is exhaling too early. Most people see a cushion and loosen every boundary that created it. Lifestyle creep arrives wearing relief. You had a hard month, so you upgrade the dinners, the clothes, the little conveniences. Nothing looks reckless alone. Together, they eat the margin you fought for. The bridge is protecting calm. You keep some of the old restraint after the fear fades. Now your budget stops being a rescue tool and becomes a control panel. You review before spending. You adjust before damage. This is level 5, intentional budgeting. The trap is mechanical planning without values. A clean spreadsheet can still fund a life you don't even want. At this level, the categories get smarter. Savings, sinking funds, debt payoff, investing. Good, but if every dollar goes toward proving you're disciplined, your plan gets brittle again. The ones who make it align numbers with priorities. The bridge is honesty. You admit what matters and fund it openly. You can feel the difference now. Bills are boring. Debt is shrinking or gone. Cash reserves exist. This is where many people stall because competence feels close enough to clarity. The trap is coasting. The bridge is deeper visibility. You start tracking patterns, seasons, and behavior. So you zoom out. 3 months, 6 months, a year. You notice December is always expensive. Summer is always loose. And stress has a purchase pattern. Budgeting turns from arithmetic into recognition. Most people never stay with it long enough to see themselves clearly. That recognition carries you upward. Then income rises. Maybe a promotion, maybe a better contract, maybe a household finally has 2 steady paychecks. This is level 6, scale. The trap is assuming more money automatically fixes old habits. It doesn't. It simply gives them more room in a nicer jacket. High earners get trapped here all the time. So the waste hides better.
Extra cash flows out through upgrades, convenience, and vague categories like miscellaneous. The bridge is precision. Every new dollar needs direction before your lifestyle claims it by default.
At this level, investing enters the budget as a permanent line, not a leftover wish. That shift matters. You stop budgeting only to survive this month. You begin budgeting to buy future time. The trap is splitting your attention between 10 goals. The bridge is choosing the few that change your life. You notice something quieter now. Clear budgets reduce friction in the rest of life. Fewer money arguments, less background dread, better decisions when opportunities show up. This is what people miss. Budgeting mastery is emotional architecture. The bridge forward is trust. You start trusting your system more than your own actions. Impulses. Then comes the phase very few people describe honestly. The spreadsheet gets clean, but your identity lags behind. You still feel like the person who might mess it up. This is level 7, complete money clarity. The trap is acting small inside a stable life. The bridge is letting the evidence win. At this level, you know your fixed costs, your true spending, your savings rate, and your next move. No fog, no fantasy. You can glance at the month and feel the shape of it. Most people think clarity feels exciting. Usually it feels quiet. That's how you know it's real. You also stop using the budget to punish yourself for being human. A good month does not make you superior. A messy week does not erase your system. The trap used to be drama. Now the danger is perfectionism. The bridge is consistency with a pulse. Strong, flexible, alive. Money starts serving decisions that used to feel impossible. Taking a slower job, funding a move, helping family without wrecking yourself, buying time back. Your budget becomes proof of capacity. The ones who make it treat clarity like maintenance, not a trophy. They keep the system warm. Look back down the ladder and you can see the real pattern. Every level asked for a different kind of honesty. First about spending, then about timing, then about fear, comfort, desire, and identity. Budgeting mastery is what happens when your money finally stops lying to you. You don't need a genius plan from the start. You need the next truthful one. That is how chaos turns into control, and control turns into peace. Each level teaches you a cleaner way to see. Name the trap that's keeping you here.